The one thing that I want to do a little bit, and we like to have a little interactive meeting tonight, and we've got a lot of Michigan grads in here, and I'm sure the intelligence level is high, which doesn't mean you follow directions. And the whole point of this exercise is for you to understand what we believe in as a staff, and what we feel and how we feel and how we're going to teach and mentor those kids that we get to be around. And that's an important thing. And so I'm going to take you through a little bit of how we meet as a team. And 4 things that we talk about every time we meet as a team. And those 4 things are important because we understand the character of the guys who need to play at Michigan. We understand the great traditions and the legacies. 132 years college football for Michigan starting in September. Those are important things. A young man, Chris Floyd. Yeah. Chris Floyd. You're talking about a guy who understands and is a Michigan man. That man is. Because of how he played the game, how he went to class, how he represented himself in the community. So as we go through this little exercise, we'll see, number 1, IQ level, following directions, and also explain to you a little bit why these things are important. So, if this was a team meeting, first thing I would say is good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, that was halfway good. And the reason is, we've got to teach kids how to interact. And you'd be amazed on a college campus how many kids are on those iPod deals or they're on their cell phone, and there's no communication. And part of that is respect. How you introduce yourself to somebody. And in a little way, so every time we start a meeting, whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, or the evening, it always starts out with give and take. So we'll try it again. Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, that's good. That's good. The next question I'll have for them is championships. Championships. Nick is sharp, all right? We have won 42 Big Ten championships. 42. That's significant. We have an accountability to those guys who played on those teams, those coaches who coach those teams, as a football program, as a football team. So we always talk about the 42 championships. So I will say good evening.
Good evening.
Championships.
42.
Very good. I'll tell you what, a little sharper than a couple other places. I'm not going to say where. Okay? The next thing we'll talk about is years. Years. Very good. Very good. We're playing in, this season will be the 132nd year of Michigan football. You think about the legacies of those teams. Think about the guys who graduated, who played on those football teams, and a university that's had the opportunity to play 132 years of football. We are accountable. We are the 132nd team of playing in Michigan. Our seniors need to know that and understand that because that's their legacy. That is their legacy. And we won't win unless our seniors understand that. So we're going to go again. Good evening.
Good evening.
Championships.
42.
Years.
132.
Very good. You're a sharp group. Steve, did you put these guys together? Last thing we talk about is beat. And just simply I'll say beat, and then they will say
Ohio.
All right, we got a problem.
Just Ohio.
It's just Ohio. been asked why, and it's 4 little letters, and it just is Ohio. So, I've been doing this for a long time with this Ohio deal. So, all right, you ready?
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Championships.
42.
Years.
132.
Beat.
Ohio.
Give yourselves a hand. That's a good job.